Hey, what's up everyone? Dr. Beau here, and I'm answering your health-related questions right now. Today, I have a question from Jamie, and Jamie asks, hey Dr. Beau, what is the proper heart rate for me to burn the most amount of fat while I'm working out at the gym? Wow, this is a question that comes up so many times, not only in my past life as a personal trainer, but also as a doctor. So Jamie, here are a few tips and things that you can start to do right now so you can start monitoring your heart rate and ultimately burning the most amount of fat with your time at the gym. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to figure out what is your maximum heart rate. Now, if we were doing it the most evidence-based way, you would go to a training facility, they would hook you up with all these different oxygen tubes and masks, and you would run up and down all these hills, and they would give you a max heart rate at the end of it all. But for most people, they don't have access to all of those amazing training facilities. So here's the basic rule of thumb. The first thing that you need to do is you want to do a simple equation, and I'm going to do it right here with you as well. So the first thing is I'm going to write it down here. You need to do 220 minus your age. That's right. So 220 minus your age. And that will give you an approximate of your max heart rate. So I'm going to do it with you right now with us. So 220 minus my age, just so you guys know, I'm 36 years old. That will give me a maximum heart rate of 184. So using the standard equation, you have a max heart rate of 184. Then what you want to do, and this is where the secret sauce of this comes in, is when we are out exercising and running, we want to stay between 60 and 70% of that maximum heart rate. That zone is our aerobic zone, and that is the zone that we are going to burn the most fat in. So again, let's go through it again. So for me, we are at 220 minus my age, which gives 184. I'm going to try to do this so I can show you here. Maximum heart rate. Then you times it by 0.60 or 60%, and that gives you 110 beats per minute, up to 70%, and that gives up to 128 beats per minute. We'll call it 130 beats per minute. So when I'm exercising, or Jamie, if you're exercising and you're 36 years of age as well, then you want to try to keep your heart rate around 110 to 128 beats per minute. Now, let me give you a couple other tips with this because I know that you're very interested in burning the most amount of fat while you exercise. So the first thing is if you are exercising and you're trying for nothing else but just fat loss, try to do it first thing in the morning. Matter of fact, trying to do it in what they call a fasted state. So that is a state where you have eaten nothing. So no food, especially no sugar, which will take you out of the fasted state. Matter of fact, have you ever thought about what they say is called breakfast or break your fast? Because why? When you're sleeping at night, you're in a fasted state. You're not eating any food. And when you break your fast, you eat breakfast. Now, there's different ways to bring yourself out of a fasted state. And anytime that you consume food, even sugar, especially sugar, will actually break you out of that fasted state. So what I tell people is that you should only be drinking water in the morning before you want to break your fast. And also, if you're trying to go into exercise to just achieve fat loss, you do not want to consume any calories or breaking your fast before that exercise. Why? Well, because those are the times where your glycogen levels are the lowest. What that means is that's where your carbohydrates are, your glycogen are the lowest, and your body will actually access the fat stores, the fatty acids, and use that for energy. I know there's a lot of talk about keto diet out there, and that's really the basics of it, is accessing those fat stores for energy. So number one, exercise in a fasted state if we can. And number two, try to do it as if you can in the morning. That will also help that will also help to achieve the most fat loss possible. So quickly, to wrap it up really quickly, what is the perfect heart rate? Right, 220 minus your age multiplied by 60 to 70%. Last little thing I'll tell you is people say, how long should I exercise? Anywhere between 20 to 40 minutes first thing in the morning. And there's actually studies that are showing that your caloric burn and your fat burn will last longer throughout the day. Matter of fact, 1.5 times longer than if you did exercise later on in the day. So exercise early, exercise often, and stay in your heart rate zones. If you have questions about heart rate training, or if you have a question that you would like for me to answer, please comment below here. And as always, remember this: you're just one adjustment away from the life that you want, right? One physical, mental, or emotional adjustment to anything that you want in your life. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye now.